For today's Saturday afternoon at the ballet, we present The Sleeping Pastry, a very beautiful ballet. And since you people listening to the radio cannot see the ballet, I will describe it for you in the 4 minutes before the curtain goes up. And maybe if you try hard, you can imagine it for yourself.
The first act begins in a sleepy town. Very, very early in the morning, the town baker is baking some pastries in preparation for the birthday of a lovely princess. And so, the town baker has a wonderful pastry. The most glorious pastry the world has ever seen. There is much rejoicing as the baker's treats dance with delight. And at last the town baker gathers up the wondrous pastry and rushes to the castle of the beautiful princess. He is happy that she is going to have such a glorious pastry for her celebration. Arriving at the castle, the town baker presents the princess with his fabulous creation. The princess is delighted. Truly, this is the most fantastic pastry ever baked. Unfortunately for them all, a wicked fairy sneaks in unseen. With a wave of his magic wand, he casts an evil spell on the pastry and then flaps away. The princess dances happily with the pastry, unaware of the evil spell that has been cast upon it. And so she gives it a fateful kiss. Suddenly the princess feels drowsy and falls into a deep sleep. The pastry feels guilty and dances the dance of despair. The baker is distraught. What will the princess's parents say when they come home for the party? And so he dances unhappily to the kitchen and returns with a steaming cup of coffee, with which he tries to wake the slumbering princess. But the wicked fairy stands in his way, waving his wand and casting a spell on the baker. He flaps away evilly. But the fragrant aroma of the coffee wafts over the nose of the princess. Sniffing the coffee, the princess awakens. She dances over to the sleeping baker, desperately trying to awaken him.
don't say anything, just let me talk, okay? I think I've done a pretty good job of being a dad. Being a good father hasn't been a walk in the park. After all, what are fathers for? Just to borrow money from? No. We're here to give you the benefit of our wisdom and age. When you were young, you were a real troublemaker. You'd do anything for a laugh. As you grew up, you learned what it was like to be a responsible adult. I like to think I had a big hand in that. Anyway, now that I've gotten that off my chest, I was wondering if you could run a few errands for me. Have you got a pen and paper? I'll wait till you get them. Store and pick up a new release for me, that would be great, because my cable's been cut off again and I've got to watch something. Next, my laundry's ready to be picked up at the dry cleaners. Also, my stove is busted, so maybe on your way over with that other stuff, you could stop and pick up some Chinese food. Great. I'm really glad we had this talk, son. Look forward to seeing you. Bye. I can't believe you're taking so long. Son, I thought I did a good job raising you. I thought I taught you the importance of punctuality. If you want to succeed in life, you have to be timely. Are you listening to me? I'm offering you the benefit of a lifetime's worth of experience. If it's not appreciated, then I don't know what to tell you. See, the problem with you young people today is that you don't respect your elders. What was that sound? It sounded like a garbage can being tipped over. Why, in my day, we had respect for our parents. I listened when my mother spoke to me. Are you listening? Hello?
Everyone, gather round. The tour is about to start. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our brand new, state-of-the-art vegetable processing factory. As we tour the factory, remember to remain with the group. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. This is the factory floor where our vegetables are processed. Before we really get the tour underway, let me tell you a little bit about where our vegetables come from. They are grown with loving care on local farms. First, the seeds are planted in the fertile soil, where they sit, waiting for the right conditions when they will grow upwards towards the sun. After feeding on the nutrients in the soil, the vegetables sprout and are soon ready to be harvested. Then they are plucked from the life-giving soil and delivered here to our factory. Now, if you look to the left, you will see the sorting machine, where the new vegetables, in this case carrots, are first sorted for freshness, quality, shape, and size. Now, if the group would like to follow me, and over here on your right, you can see our hollowed-out peppers progressing down the conveyor belt towards the filling machine. The peppers are carried along to the largest and most expensive machine in the entire plant, where they are filled with liquid cheese. Our cheese-filled peppers are one of this year's great successes.
Looks like there's one more crate.
Yeah.
Let's put her on the truck, because we're running pretty late.
Yeah.
Whoa! There's a bunny in the crate.
Yeah, that's weird. And he's got a hard hat on.
Well, we can't deliver this lettuce with it in there. Shoo, bunny.
Shoo, bunny. Shoo.
I'm a pretty good matchmaker. If two people belong together, I get this kind of feeling. Take my friend, for example. He would be quite a catch for anyone. Active, outgoing, always up to something interesting. This is the first time I've tried to set him up. This is someone who has a lot to offer. My other friend has a slightly different kind of personality, not quite as active a lifestyle. I guess you could say not outgoing. But opposites attract. That's one theory anyway. Now, they already know each other, but that's as friends. I told them to consider this a blind date, because you don't really know someone until you go out on a date with them. I have high hopes for this date, I really do. Unless I've missed something, I think it's a great match. Yikes. This is the part that really gets me. The suspense before two people meet for their date. You go to ring the doorbell, but it's not that easy, you know. You break into a sweat, and fear gets you in a vice-like grip. You think of turning around, but curiosity gets the better of you. You think, do I really know who's on the other side of that door? Will you soon be walking down the aisle together, or will you go your separate ways? Well, there's only one way to find out. You've got to ring that bell. That doorbell could soon be wedding bells. Well, so far so good. I think I may have started something here. The first thing on the agenda is a game of tennis. There's nothing like a game of tennis to break the ice. You can definitely see who the athletic one is here. Uh-oh. Well, I still think opposites attract, but sometimes there's a little... Yikes. period of orientation, I guess. I definitely feel a chemistry here. The next stop is a nice restaurant, and I think this will get things into a more romantic mood. Oh, yeah, this is very nice, very romantic. Whoa, this is a little disappointing. Maybe the fact that they're both friends made it not a good date. Maybe it would have been better if they'd been complete strangers. Anyways, I guess I was wrong about the wedding bells. But I'll have to settle for just being good friends. I feel positive about it.